Good morning, everyone, and welcome into the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We have St. Johns County Sheriff's Office announcing the results of 2 operations. We preview today's county commission meeting. Don't cover up your license plate after new state law, and the county continues their support for music therapy. We'll get to all that and more, but first, we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We have Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Ben 39 Wine Bar, B&S Signs, Facial Rejuvenation Center, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. Support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. You can follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and you can download our app from the Apple App Store. All right, good morning, everybody. How we doing?
Hey, happy Tuesday.
It is Tuesday.
Very aggressive countdown before the show.
It was.
Yeah, it was aggressive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
And Blake's struggling. How you doing, Blake?
Sir Hack-a-Lot back there.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
Thank you.
He gives the loud countdown, and then he hacks right as he goes, we go live.
It was necessary.
Welcome. Yeah, we get it.
Hey.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Try best. I know it's unprofessional, but I'm trying my best to get this stuff out as soon as possible, man.
Just don't make us a part of it.
Yeah.
I know.
You don't have to share. Keep that stuff to yourself.
I fully support your mission.
There's always...
Freaking millennials. See, I'm the kind of guy just put me in the room and let me die.
Yeah. Well, some of us have to work.
Yeah.
So
No, I still work through it. You know how many sick days Troy's ever taken?
0.
Exactly.
Not 69.
Liar.
Liar.
Oh.
So when was the last time? When was the last time you were in like bed, like you were in bed because you had like a bad migraine that one day?
Yeah, but I guess who still worked that day?
Oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Working through it. I've already got 2 hours in before you start moving there, mister.
It's going to be a fist fight. I'm just glad we're here to watch
that's
it.
okay. His rent's going up.
Do we have a question of the day?
We do have a question of the day. When's the last time you strangled your son?
Yesterday.
No. No. Actually, your question of the day, today's question is, what is the lowest, because I'm getting all these gas prices in, what's the lowest you remember pumping gas for?
So regular gas prices, I think were in the 90s when I first got my license. But I had a bunch of friends whose parents served in the military, and so I got to fill up on base, and it was like 76 on base.
76 cents?
So, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was like way cheap on base.
Okay.
And so I'm going to say 76.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't ever remember it being that low. I mean, I remember it being in like the 80s.
Did you pump on military bases?
I did not pump on military bases. I was not allowed there.
There was a reason you would drive 45 minutes to pump your gas in the military base. It was impressive.
Yeah. So, wow. So, Blake, what about you? I mean, you're a recently gas pumper for the last 8 years.
I think like the lowest I ever seen was like lowest I ever seen was like 190, 210. So
190, 210. That's depressing.
Yeah.
I know it is.
Yeah, but that's the last 8 years.
Yeah,
I mean, that
sure.
sounds about right.
It does.
And I believe mine was, I believe like it was like in the 80s. I mean, I don't remember it being in the 70s. I remember seeing my parents, pump when it was that low. But I don't ever remember pumping it less than like 80 cents a gallon.
Okay.
So
Yeah. Air Force bases, man.
yeah.
They got it made.
Mm.
Well, they go through a lot for it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Bobby's saying 35 cents in the 70s.
Dude.
So yeah,
That's impressive.
Bobby might be winning. So, but I mean, I didn't start pumping gas until 83.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to check and see what the average gas was in '83 when I first started, and see how bad my memory actually is. So,
yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like 76 was the lowest I ever got it on the Air Force base back in the day, thanks to my friends and their family service. Because you can't just buy it. Like, even if you're on base, you can't buy it. You have to buy it with an ID.
Yeah.
So like,
they had to go with you.
I pumped it. I had the cash. I gave it to my friend, and my friend had to go in and pay for it.
All right. 79 average price was 88 cents, and then it jumped in 80 to 122.
Dude, that was the gas lines, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. No, the gas lines was in the 70s.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, there was the 80 stuff. Yeah, so like 86 it was 93 cents. Okay. So it was the average. So that's probably when I pumped in like the 80s.
Yeah.
So
97
okay.
What was it?
So my memory is not too bad. 97 it was $1.29.
Okay.
So
that's average.
98 was 112. It dropped down in 98. So
that's average around the country.
Yeah.
Not Florida.
And then the old Enron loophole comes into play. Thank you, W shoots it up tremendously in his role. It went as high as 332.
He did come from Texas. Did he have big donors that needed some higher gas price?
Well, he allowed what was called the Enron loophole, which allowed future buyers to buy up the future of the oil.
That was speculation.
And it jumped everything up like crazy. So
Bill's got 24.9 cents per gallon.
Woo,
dude.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
That's going back a week or two.
Yeah, in a hot second.
Yeah, that's going back a week or two. So, nope. But that's interesting to see where everybody was at.
Yeah,
and my memory's not as bad as I thought.
Yeah, pretty good.
I was pretty close. So.
It's that never taking a sick day thing.
Yeah,
keeps it sharp.
Yeah. Gerald's got me by a couple weeks. He's got 63. So
nice. So. Right on. All right, now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
It's actually not too bad today.
Yeah, it rained on me on the way here.
Yeah, but it's most of it's done. We're looking about a 15% chance of rain, just kind of cloudy.
All right.
But it doesn't look like any huge storms coming in. And Thursday, Friday, and Saturday's not looking great.
That's a bummer.
Yeah. The days I'm taking off.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Bin 39. Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets. Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street. With over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker, it's a perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. Open daily, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right. Buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report. How we doing, Blake?
Traffic's
easy for you to say.
Traffic's okay.
Traffic.
Yeah, traffic's looking fine. It's
How'd you go to that other voice to that one?
I tried my best to.
His balls dropped.
Oh,
congrats. Congrats, son.
Sorry, guys.
A real boy.
Speaking of movement, everything's moving really well.
Yeah. Traffic. Jeez, come on. Traffic's moving all right. There
we go. That Hit the Blake's traffic report brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with a full fare guest through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine one stop at a time. moving on into the news. What's going on at today's St. Johns County Commission meeting?
All right.
The St. Johns County Board of County Commissioners meets this morning at 9 a.m. inside the county auditorium. This meeting will open with proclamations recognizing Domestic Violence Awareness Month and National 4-H Week, followed by approval of consent and regular agendas. Among the key public hearings on the docket, 2 separate proposals modify the Hyde Park development along US 1 South and Favor Dykes Road. Both changes would clarify allowed and prohibited uses, updated phrasing, and address environmental and compatibility concerns. The Planning and Zoning Agency narrowly voted to recommend approval 4-3. Also up for consideration, 2 companion items tied to the proposed NEQ townhomes near International Golf Parkway and Interstate 95. Developers are requesting approval for 295 new townhome units, shifting land use entitlements from industrial to residential, revising phase schedules, and updating transportation mitigation plans. That proposal received unanimous support from the Planning and Zoning Agency. Commissioners will also review a rezoning request for more than 10 acres off West Ganung Street, changing the designation from residential to open rural. The applicant withdrew plans for a 15-home subdivision, and PZA voted 6-0 in favor. In another case, a small-scale comprehensive plan amendment known as Alam Family Legacy would reclassify nearly 6 acres along Pine Island Road from rural to residential, allowing up to 4 single-family homes. Also on the agenda, commissioners are expected to confirm Christine Villar as the new St. Johns County Economic Development Director. Villar previously served as Assistant General Counsel for the City of Jacksonville and as a senior attorney for St. Johns County. The consent agenda includes 50 items ranging from land and easement agreements to infrastructure projects and public contracts. Highlights include new beach access lease applications for South Ponte Vedra Beach, utility easements for drainage and road improvements, multi-land acquisitions in Summer Haven for conservation, a $671,000 contract for stabilization work at the Fort Matanzas Beach Ramp, approval of nearly $1 million for engineering and inspection services on State Road 16 widening project, funding allocations for legal aid, public health services, and coastal storm risk management for South Ponte Vedra Beach, and the acceptance of a $300,000 donation to enhance the Ponte Vedra Branch Library. This meeting concludes with Commissioner and Administrator reports. All right. There's a lot of switching from industrial to residential. I know that's not your favorite.
That's not my favorite.
Not your jam.
That is not my favorite.
Yeah.
So we're going in the wrong direction with that one.
Yeah.
It sounds like PZB, Planning and Zoning unanimously voted for it, but so I don't really know the ins and outs and what we got with that. But normally that's not the way I like to go with it. Yeah. And I have on the morning show on the 20th, Kristen Whitehurst will be coming in
Nice.
And talk to us, Commissioner Kristen Whitehurst. And I'll ask that question.
Right on.
So.
Also, the 10 acres off West Ganung Street that reverted from residential back to open rural. That's interesting to me as well.
Yeah.
You don't usually see it go that way.
Yeah. I mean, it's, depending on what the owners want to do with it there, I'm not sure why they would need to do that, but
yeah,
each their own.
Right on.
It's their property.
All right. A warning to drivers. Drivers face charges under updated Florida law banning obscured plates. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office is warning drivers about a new change to Florida law, one that could turn what used to be a simple traffic ticket into a criminal offense. Under the updated statute, now in effect statewide, it's a second-degree misdemeanor to cover, tint, obscure, or alter a license plate in any way. That includes any devices or products like plate covers, tints, or electronic shields that flip, blur, or block a tag number from view. Many of these items are sold online and often used to dodge tolls, red light cameras, and avoid being detected by law enforcement. But authorities say those tools are now strictly illegal. Violators could face criminal charges, a record, and even steeper penalties the altered plate is used while committing another crime. The message from law enforcement is clear. Your tag must be easy to see and fully readable. In a statement, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office said your plate needs to be visible. If you cover it, tint it, or alter it, we'll catch you. Well, all right.
Then I'm going to untint my plate.
Yeah. Go out there with the little magic eraser.
Well, I mean, I was just thinking, okay, is the ambulance, the Campulance and the Beast all good? I think they are. I think. There was a little, when I took back over the Beast, there was a little problem with the tag, and I think I've got it settled. So
right on. So it sounds like, can you still do like a decorative frame around it?
I think you can do a frame. You just can't block like the numbers. Can't block what state it's from and the numbers.
Yeah. I see people with the tinted ones all the time. And it's like, okay, well, are you doing that for stylistic? Because it's like, ooh, you've got a big black truck and now you've got this tinted so you don't have the color affecting the aesthetic. Or are you doing it because you're trying to get away with something?
Yep.
I mean.
Yep. And on the Gnung, it's Gnung, according to Bobby, because it's a soft G, like in his name, Bobby Giles.
Okay. Gnung. It was late night last night. I was watching the Jags.
I know. It was.
If I hit a soft G or a hard G, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, no, it was Trevor's birthday, and man, what did you see the last touchdown?
So I was watching it. I was watching the score because I was working. So I'm like inputting figures on a spreadsheet, and I've got a little window open so I can watch the score and like what yard line they're on and who's got possession. So then clips would pop up. So I would see the clips. So I saw the 99 yard touchdown, which was crazy. Also, Walls' favorite play that he likes to call, the pick six.
Yeah.
Yeah. Walls. What a winner.
Yeah. No. And that 99 yard run, they made me say wow. Crazy. They made me say wow twice.
Yeah.
Like I said, wow on the 99 yard return. And ESPN, by the way, you guys just let Fox do football. You guys suck. You know, they didn't.
ESPN, like that, it's in the name, sports.
Yeah, they suck at football. I mean, their production is terrible compared to the others.
Yeah.
Even Prime is better than you. All right. like that was an amazing play. It was a 99 yard interception return, and they never showed the replay in full.
No,
they showed like segments of it because I was like, Rebecca, come in here and watch this, and then they just showed the point after, and then they still didn't go back to it, and then they showed a section of it, but they never showed it in full, and it was just like, you guys are terrible. That was one of the best plays that's going to happen all year long, and they didn't re-show it.
Even I got to see it because it was on clips on my browser.
Yeah.
Which was cool because like I couldn't watch it. Like I said, I was working, and so the clips would pop up and they would refresh. So I got to see I guess there was a 98 yard drive by the Chiefs, and I got to see that. And so it looks like man, there's some big plays happening at this game. There's a 99 yard pick six, and there's a 98 yard run. And then I look at it, and it was like, okay, well, it was a good drive. Like for sure, it was a good drive, but it was it was a regular drive. I mean, big one, but it was a regular drive. Like you can't put it next to the 99 yard mark.
Yeah,
like you just can't. It didn't work.
No, and the when Trevor fell down, like if he gets tackled in play, game's over.
Yeah.
And Trevor's guard stepped on his foot as he steps back, falls over. He gets up, weaves through. I mean, and good, happy birthday, man.
Dude,
and I'm going to take full credit for it because it's the first time I've worn a Jaguars on air shirt. So you're welcome, Jaguar fans. I'm officially a Jaguar fan. I really enjoyed last night's game.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever rooted for the Jaguars so hard. And because Kansas City, I like Mahomes, I like Kelsey, but it's
a dynasty.
Their time's done.
Yeah.
Just wander off. You're done.
Yeah.
So.
I wonder if I wonder if Travis Kelce is like, man, should have just left what my brother did.
Well, he played a great game.
He did, yeah.
He played. They're still going to be in the playoffs. They're
For
still
sure.
going to be there. I mean, that was just. I mean, it was Jaguars' night. They were supposed to win. I mean, there were certain things that worked in their favor, and that night. Because I mean, if Kansas City scores right then, I think the hearts are broken of the Jags.
For sure.
So.
Yeah. So I've never been more disappointed to not be able to watch Monday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
I have never in my life been disappointed for missing Monday Night Football, and I was that I couldn't watch it. So I just got to see the highlight clips. But
it was a great game. So
I'm like yelling out the score because my daughter, because she's Swiftie, she's a big Chiefs fan.
Yeah,
and so I'm going for Jags because Trevor Lawrence is a Clemson boy, and it was his birthday, and I was so excited for him. And
he's a good guy.
He just seems to be a really good kid. If there was a football player that I really want to meet, I want to meet Trevor Lawrence someday. And so, and he was, dude, we were at church and he was downtown with his family. And my family goes to Kookaburra to get coffee, and I don't drink coffee, so I don't go. I stay and I'm working. And he was there with his wife when she was pregnant, getting coffee, and I'm like, are you kidding me? My husband's like, well, you could chase him, I guess. I'm like, I'm not going to chase after Trevor Lawrence. I'm not that person. But yeah, I almost got to meet him. But yeah, I've never been bummed about missing Monday Night Football before.
No, and I had a company, and what I was joking about last night, if you missed Bollocks, is I had a company send me some Jaguar nostalgic Duvin design, and it has a lot of Duval, and they sent me some really cool shirts yesterday that I wore on air. So I appreciate you guys at Duvin Design.
And I definitely thought about that when they won. I was like, Troy wore that shirt. Now he has to wear the shirt every time.
I had it on all night.
Okay.
I went to Bert Kreischer about halfway through the game, but
back and forth.
Yeah.
All right. Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. We've got Sunoco on South Ponce at $2.91. Owens on South Ponce at $2.91. Shell at 146 King Street at $2.91. Gate on Mizell Road $2.93. Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce at $2.96. Gate US 1 North $3.04. Circle K on US 1 North $3.05. Circle K on 207 is $3.05. And then no prices for Sunoco and Shell on North Ponce. So that Gas Buddy Gas Report is brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. All right, live music today. We've got JC Hatfield Trio, JC Hatfield Trio at Milltop Taverns at noon. We've got Brett Blackshear at Tradewinds Lounge at 1 o'clock. Joshua Tennessee Worthies at Pierre's Pub at 1 o'clock. Mark Hart is at Tradewinds Lounge at 5. Jeremy Weinglass is at Michael's at 6. Damon Slaughter's at O.C. White's Restaurant at 6 o'clock. Smokin' Joe Showers back at Ann O'Malley's at 6 o'clock. Chase Riedman's at Pierre's Pub at 6 o'clock. St. Augustine Tonight Show with Groove at Lincolnville Museum and Cultural Center at 7 o'clock. Matt Wilson's at Cortesi's at 7. TJ Brown's at Pierre's Pub at 7. And Kevin Burt and Big Medicine at Cafe 11, closing out the night at 8 o'clock. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted Best of St. Augustine every year since 2012 as a GAF Master Elite contractor. Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, tapping into the trends.
Tapping in.
All right, we've got a lesson.
We're at tapping.
Yep. We've got the legend of the revolving door.
Legend of the revolving door.
Yes.
All right.
So the revolving door, it was invented in the late 1800s by Theophilus Van Kannel.
All right. Not James Revolver.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, he didn't name it after himself. This is an American inventor. He supposedly crafted the revolving door for more than just convenience.
Okay.
So the legend is that he had a personal grudge against chivalry, and he was tired of that awkward, well, are you going to hold the door? Am I going to hold the door with other men experience? And he had a
Sounds like an asshole.
bit of a grudge about holding the door for women in particular.
Really?
And there's a family legend about this, that his mom was sick of having to ask, and she pulled down his pants and spanked him bare bottomed at 12 years old in front of all of his...
For not holding the door.
Yes, for not holding the door. In front of
still didn't learn his lesson.
All of his girls in his class and all that, and he was very embarrassed. And then his wife was very stubborn, and she insisted on him holding every door for her at any point.
As she should.
Like, even in the house. Like,
I don't know about all that.
Yeah.
Inside the house might be much.
So the family legend is that he resented holding the door so much that he invented the revolving door.
See, I thought it was more for like just flow and to keep heat in and all of those things.
So that's what the actual patent application says.
Okay.
And it even calls it a storm door because it holds out rain
Cold
and
weather
wind,
and rain,
cold temperatures, and you can travel through it without it, totally wrecking the interior piece of your house. And it doesn't blow open during storms because it's got equal pressure on both sides. So that's what the actual application for the patent says. It's not, F these bees, we're going to have a revolving door. So there's been a lot of research, because it wasn't until like 100 years after his death that this family legend about him hating holding doors became tied to this invention.
This is like the guy who invented the toilet was John D. Crapper. Not true. It's just not true.
So there was another man in Germany that invented the revolving door around the same time. So it seemed to be in the zeitgeist that we need to solve this issue of the weather coming in when we open and close our house doors. But there is this legend, and there's a meme that I sent to Blake, and I think he showed you. And if you scroll down on that image, it does attribute it to him hating opening doors for women. So you can take it as a family legend. You can take it as a funny story that may or may not be true, or you can take it as a definitely Google something before you share it. Because, Theophilus might not hate opening the doors for women, but there's no real evidence that suggests he does outside of quote unquote family legend.
Okay.
So,
yeah, if his family says so, and it doesn't affect me enough to where I'm like
to give a hoot.
Yeah, exactly. Or to give two hoots. Anybody can give a hoot.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
Two hoots is, that's asking too much.
That's where you draw the line.
Yeah. I listen enough because I give a hoot, but I'm not researching because I don't give two hoots.
Okay.
So
that's important.
And that's all the hooters we're talking about.
The only ones. So it might be for weather and for convenience in your home. It might be because he didn't want to open doors for women. Either way, revolving door.
So do you have one in the kitchen? This guy sounds like such a jerk. He just put a revolving door in.
Well, you would think if that was the actual issue and why he invented it, then he would have at least had patents for interior revolving doors, but there aren't. There's just exterior revolving door patent.
So it has to do with weather.
So I really think, and he did call it a storm door. He didn't call it like convenience door or end of chivalry door. He called it a storm door. And the purpose, the description, and the purpose for its function was the equal pressure thing and keeping weather on the outside while you're entering.
You didn't call it take that, mama?
Yeah. So I think we're tarring.
Did he actually get any money for this? Because a lot of
patent.
But that doesn't mean you get money.
He had a company.
Okay.
He did have a company producing it. Yeah.
Okay.
And it was called the Revolving Door Company.
Very creative.
He was. All right. That Tap Into the Trends is brought to you by Facial Rejuvenation Center. Ready to look as young as you feel? At the Facial Rejuvenation Center in St. Augustine, they specialize in natural, lasting results. Whether you're considering Botox, fillers, advanced skin treatments, or facial surgery, their expert team tailors every experience to your unique beauty goals. For more than 21 years, the Facial Rejuvenation Center has proudly served the local community, offering a wide range of services, including chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, radio frequency treatments, laser hair removal, and more. Discover renewed confidence in a warm professional setting because you deserve to love the face you see in the mirror. Call 904-810-5434 or visit frcenter.com to book your consultation today. Awesome. Back into the news. SJSO, 36 arrested in child protection operation, including Jacksonville Sheriff's Office employee. Multiple people were arrested in 2 major operations in St. Johns County. Those efforts include the targeting of crimes against children. Monday, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office held a press conference to discuss an 8-day effort involving 2 operations. Operation Safe Passage targeted suspects who used the internet to prey on children. Meanwhile, Operation Unified Watch targeted registered sex offenders who were not in compliance with statutory requirements. 2 operations back to back with an emphasis on protecting our children, St. Johns County Sheriff said. Who else is going to protect them besides law enforcement? Sheriff Hardwick says Operation Safe Passage netted 17 arrests, and Operation Unified Watch had 19 arrests with 36 additional warrants going through the system as of now. One of the suspects caught in the middle of Operation Safe Passage was 32-year-old Terrence Owens, a former SJSO civilian employee. He's since been fired. Sheriff T.K. Waters said he's glad Owens is off the street. I'm very glad he was caught because he can't hurt our kids, Sheriff Waters said. We don't want it happening. We don't tolerate this happening. I'm just glad he was caught. We're told suspects traveled from several states, including St. Johns County, Clay County, and Duval County. All right.
Blake, you good job at the press conference yesterday. I got to catch most of it in between phone calls and stuff.
Yep.
And also the sheriff department has a nice clip that Taylor did. Blake, if we can put that on our page so people can see some of the things that in the video that they showed yesterday during the press conference. She has it on the sheriff department link.
Yeah.
So
awesome.
On their Facebook page, I believe. So, no, congratulations, sheriff department. Appreciate you doing what you do for the kids.
Yes.
So, and Sheriff Hardwick will be in on Friday.
On Friday, we can ask him about it.
You two, I think, can hold down the fort Friday morning. So.
I love how you booked Sheriff Hardwick to be with me when you're going to be gone.
Yeah. I took it
completely covered.
Give you a break. You only have to ask like 3 questions.
Yep. Perfect.
So.
All right.
Yeah, because when you're by yourself, you worry about content.
For sure. You don't want no dead air.
No, you worry about content. So.
Yep.
Wow, I should not take off my hat and lean forward because look at the glare that happens when that light hits.
Well, they are powerful lights.
Ooh, that's well. I'm clean shaven too, so early. So I'm gonna have to do it.
Nice and exfoliated. Whoa, man.
Yeah.
Here's a clip.
Yeah. So. All right.
That is pretty impressive work. All right, St. Johns County and FSU join forces to bring the healing power of music to children. St. Johns County is joining Florida State University in celebrating the 70th anniversary of FSU's nationally acclaimed music therapy program with a powerful local outreach initiative that's changing young lives right here at home. As part of the anniversary celebration, the FSU College of Music launched a pilot outreach program in St. Johns County funded by the Friends of Ponte Vedra Concert Hall under the shared vision, bring the power of music into the lives of people. SJC Cultural Events, Inc., which oversees the St. Augustine Amphitheater and Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, partnered with FSU to bring the idea to life and produced a video highlighting its impact. The 5-week program, led by board-certified music therapists from FSU, focused on children ages 5 through 8 in West Augustine. It explored how music can improve emotional well-being, encourage teamwork, and build self-confidence. The results were profound. Children who began the program feeling shy and isolated found their voices through song and group music making. Therapists documented measurable emotional growth and social connection throughout the sessions. Jenny Wilson, president of the Friends of Ponte Vedra Concert Hall, said the project is paving the way for lasting community programs. He said, live music brings people together in a special way.
Jenny
Oh, Jerry.
Yeah.
It's Jerry Wilson.
I was going to
not
say.
Jenny.
Yep. Jerry doesn't look like a Jenny.
Nope.
Yeah.
Live music brings people together in a special way. With this evidence-based research, we can now focus on sustainable programming that brings the power of music into people's lives through St. Johns County and beyond. Officials say the program not only celebrates 70 years of FSU's groundbreaking work in music therapy, but also demonstrates how partnerships can strengthen arts, culture, and community well-being across the region. Thank you, Jerry Wilson, and everybody else involved in this project.
Yeah, no, great job, Gabe and his crew. Yep. And interesting story, Sing Out Loud. Rebecca had her GoPro with her, and we had set it down, and then at the end of the night, we went to go find it, and it was missing.
Oh, no.
And the young lady who did the program in West Augustine, this program is the one who found the GoPro.
That's funny.
So it was actually where we put it. She just thought somebody had abandoned it.
Yeah.
So
nice.
But it was still very nice that she saw a picture of Rebecca and go, oh, I have your GoPro.
I know you.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
So.
All right, Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
On this Tuesday, I will toil tremendously and tirelessly and travel into the titillating comments of our minions.
All right. That toilsome travel is brought to you by BNS Signs. Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family-owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high-quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit bnssigns.com, because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a custom or prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. Woo! I think my number of words for the day, I'm running out.
You're running. It's one of those. Here, watch a video.
My mouth says.
Oh wait, you're off this week.
Yeah, I am.
You know what? You don't teach. All right. So gas prices, Costco and Buc-ee's is at $2.70. Thank you, Tim. Joy had us BP at $2.91. Speedway, Wawa, and Racetrack. I think we're at Speedway and Wawa are at $2.89. Racetrack was at $2.88.
Nice.
And I'm not sure if it was Joy or who said the odd or even days. Those were in the 70s.
Okay.
Where if your license plate had an odd number at the end, that's the day you could get gas. If it had an even number, you didn't want to run out of gas on the wrong day.
That's right.
So
Dang,
it really forced people to do it. A lot of Jaguars love out there. It was a fun game. I'm not sure who said they're not a big Joe Buck fan. I'm not a Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. You know, they're not the guys I really enjoy. Aikman.
Are you Aiken?
Yeah. So I'm let Fox do it, please.
I hear that. All right. So that's our comments report. Do we have a Stordom stat?
Stordom stat today. On this day, it's when our longest war in the history of the U.S. started. In 2001, the U.S. led coalition led attacks on the Taliban in Afghanistan. It took us about, I think, 3 weeks to take over Kabul. And it was with several other European countries were with us, but it was led by the United States. And we all know how long, 2 decades it lasted.
Yeah.
And we still have people in the Middle East. We couldn't confirm the exact number.
Yes.
We had mixed numbers of what's still in Afghanistan. So we had from 0 to like 18,000 in contractors.
Yeah.
So we don't really know the number, and I don't know if we want to.
I don't know. We might be on a list because every device was trying to find this number, and every device got a different answer.
Yeah.
On the list again. All right, that Stardom Stat brought to you by St. August Pizza in downtown St. Augustine, right at the corner of Iberia and MLK. Get yourself a slice today because it's delicious. Do we have plugs, Troy?
All right, we have plugs, and we got Bollocks tonight. But Anthony, Rebecca's nephew, is getting married, so congratulations. So good luck today with that.
That is awesome. Do you have plugs for us, Blake?
No plugs right now, but definitely do hope to bring back the reaction at some point. So if you are looking to sponsor, you can always email myself or my dad if you're interested.
Or just send money.
Sending money is the most important thing.
Slide money under the door, and
money.
Blake will restart reaction.
Now, as we get bigger games in and stuff like that, because that takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of Blake's time. So
for sure,
it's a long show if you want to hang out. You're bored watching football by yourself. You can watch it with Blake.
If I could time travel, I would have gone back in time to volunteer to watch Monday Night Football with you last night, just so I could have seen it.
Yeah.
Don't forget to like.
That would have been a fun one.
That would have been a fun one. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and subscribe on YouTube and Rumble. Got Bollocks tonight. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.